Returning to my Coin Lady channel, I am pleased to see you again. Things are moving at a far quicker rate than we had expected when some intriguing news broke. Additionally, I think it's great news for Ripple and XRP overall. Today, something came out here, and I want to discuss it. I want to talk to you about the catalyst at the end of this video, what needs to happen, what we know is going to happen, rather than send the price of XRP soaring. All I ask is if you enjoy talking about XRP and Ripple, because what's coming out here in the next few days and into the back half of this year will be extremely bullish for XRP. What are you guys going to do? Hit the like button, leave a comment, and spread the word about this video so people all around the world can see the real deal with the digital revolution. It was widely anticipated that VanEck will formally apply for a position in the Solana ETF. Solana has been the subject of much discussion. However, when discussing exchange-traded funds (ETFs), the names that come up include Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and XRP. Things are moving much more quickly than we had expected, in my opinion, since Solana was chosen by VanEck and they have filed for a Solana ETF. Brad Garlinghouse has publicly stated his belief that an XRP ETF filing will not occur until at least 2025. That date may have just moved closer, because I'm afraid word of ETFs is going to start trickling down like an avalanche. This time, though, it won't matter if you're on good terms with the regulators, and I don't mean the SEC, which is currently taking a beating from all directions. I'm referring to situations like MiCA's, wherein in 3 days from now, some rules will be implemented in Europe that will undoubtedly mold the realm of digital assets and have a significant impact on global business practices. A lot of confusion will be alleviated by this. But there is one thing I want to bring up. When VanEck applied for the Solana ETF not long ago, they said, and this is coming from VanEck's CEO, that they don't anticipate there would be many more ETFs for a long time. Influence my dad's position has on the trajectory of other digital currencies. More exchange-traded funds (ETFs) will not likely be permitted for a long time, but they will have an influence. For this reason, I have been saying on this channel that we will provide it to you. You can't trust the CEOs of investment businesses to give you the truth, so we're going to be honest and tell you what's really happening in this digital revolution through transparency. It's simply not going to transpire. However, returning to the MiCA crew, this will be available in a few days. MiCA and the European Digital Asset Law are laying the groundwork for institutional adoption, according to an April article published by Ripple. I've highlighted a section that I think you'll find interesting. Once licensed in the world's first major jurisdiction to implement such tailored guidelines, issuers of money tokens and crypto providers can confidently do business in more than 27 countries with a combined population of 450 million. Digital assets like XRP, issued by the Bank of International Settlements, have transparency and compliance features. This is in reference to the assets that will be considered by the task force on January 1, 2025. Standard modifications to crypto assets will be implemented. Here we may see the current order of interest driving ETF filings, as shown in this figure. I get that some people are against ETFs, but it's the wrong way to look at it. Personally, I think ETFs are a bad idea. While those of us who work in the digital asset space know how to purchase XRP, many others don't, which is why we have exchange-traded funds (ETFs). In my opinion, these ETFs are a scam that charge investors fees to track, but don't actually own the digital assets themselves. The 4 cryptocurrencies mentioned earlier, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana XRP, 123, and 4, are now owned by institutional investors. These investors can use cryptocurrencies that have USD stable coins, and XRPL will, as previously mentioned, have its own USD stable coin. Furthermore, by the end of 2024, the Financial Stability Board will have finished its policy work on DeFi and multifunctional crypto assets and intermediaries. Bitcoin, according to BlackRock's statement today, can protect investors from financial and geopolitical risk. May I inquire about the filing date for BlackRock's XRP ETF? We learned something new through a filing. Was it fake? Could you believe it? Who can say for sure? Robert Michnick is the head of digital assets at BlackRock, but he has worked at Ripple before. The idea that they won't file an XRP ETF in time is ridiculous, in my opinion. Naturally, you now face severe competition within Fidelity BlackRock. Now I think this is going to start moving at a far faster pace than any of us here anticipated, thanks to competition and itself. Today, the Supreme Court made a significant ruling in favor of the business as a whole, ruling, by a vote of 63 to 32, that defendants facing fraud fines brought by the SEC are entitled to a jury trial in federal court rather than being subjected to the agency's internal legal proceedings. Finally, I'd like to take a moment to share with you all some information about the upcoming developments with Ripple and XRP. We are confident that these will propel Ripple and XRP to the forefront of the cryptocurrency market, but it will take some time for Ripple and XRP to catch up in terms of market capitalization. Keep in mind that market cap is meaningless. No utility coin like XRP has ever existed before. There has never been a cryptocurrency quite like XRP before. It is interconnected with every major bank and financial institution in the world. The coin market is stable and expected to grow from 60 billion to 3 trillion in the next years. Ripple is releasing their stable coin. We are working with countries all over the world, about 15% of which are involved in cross-currency transactions and tokenization. RLUSD will help these banks work together to move USD and real-time XRP, and our LUSD is set to be released this year. Today, the RLUSD coin is what they must use on all of their CBDCs. Because of the established partnerships, transparency, and compliance, these financial institutions will utilize RLUSD. Huge gains and chain liquidity are on the way, you guys. We will be victorious over the SEC in the next 60 to 90 days. Personally, I think it is highly probable that the XRP ETF will be released very soon. I believe that BlackRock has started the filing process, however, we have not yet seen the filing or the Ripple IPO. I am generally bullish on the market, and I believe that we will attract the proper people to work for us.my channel would be greatly appreciated if you could subscribe and like it. Goodbye, and see you in the future video.